5 Wildest Deathbed Confessions. 1. E. Howard Hunt. JFK assassination conspiracy. Hunt was a high-ranking CIA official. He fully supported the Warren Commission's conclusion. JFK had been killed by Lee Harvey Oswald acting alone. But things took a bizarre turn after his death in 2007. Hunt's son, St. John Hunt, said his father had confessed. The spy made a number of audio recordings on his deathbed. In them, he speaks of a CIA plot to assassinate Kennedy. Hunt also said Lyndon B. Johnson had been involved. The tapes were examined by journalists. They found the results inconclusive. Hunt's widow and 2 other children accused St. John of falsification. They said Howard hadn't been lucid in his last days. St. John Hunt went on to publish a book based on the tapes. 2. Christian Spurling, Loch Ness Monster Hoax. The Loch Ness Monster's fame can be traced to a single photo. It was taken in 1934 by British surgeon Robert Wilson. The photo supposedly shows the creature's neck and head, but in 1994, 90-year-old Christian Spurling confessed it had been a hoax. Spurling and 3 other men orchestrated it deliberately. He sent a toy submarine with a head attached into the lake. Wilson then presented the stage photo to the public. 3. Walter Haut. Roswell UFO cover-up. Haut was the public information officer at the 509th Bomb Group. He was based in Roswell, New Mexico. In 1947, Haut wrote the now famous press release. It announced that the Army had recovered a crashed flying disc. The Army later clarified that it had been a weather balloon. But in 2002, Haut wrote an affidavit. He left instructions that it not be opened before his death. Haut died in 2005, and the affidavit was unsealed in 2006. In it, he describes an egg-shaped craft with no windows or landing gear. The craft contained 2 bodies with disproportionately large heads.
I am convinced that what I personally observed was some type of craft and its crew from outer space.
4. Frank Thorogood. Murder of Brian Jones. Brian Jones was the original Rolling Stone guitarist. In 1969, he drowned in a swimming pool. Jones's death was ruled an accident caused by drugs. But in 1993, a man named Frank Thorogood said otherwise. Thorogood was a builder hired to renovate Jones's home. He supposedly confessed to murdering him on his deathbed.
It was me that did Brian. I just finally snapped,
Thorogood said. However, these words were only reported by 1 man. Thorogood's mental capacity was reduced in his final days. The police didn't find it worth investigating. 5. Boyd Bushman. Aliens exist. Bushman was a senior scientist at Lockheed Martin. In 2014, the 78-year-old decided to go out with a bang. He recorded a video with outlandish claims about aliens. Bushman described aliens from planet Quintumnia. They supposedly visit Earth by taking a special flight path to Area 51. The aliens are 230 years old and 5 feet tall. They come to our planet specifically to rustle cattle. Bushman even offered a photo proof, quickly determined to depict a toy alien. Most people believe the video was an obvious parody, but there's a sizable minority that believes Bushman's confession. Which of these is the most shocking?